SillyPseudonym playing some more Airborne Kingdom. And you may notice that I have a bit more propulsion. So I spent some time complete the research tree. And now we have more than enough propulsion and lift to go at quite a good clip. I will almost certainly have to add more houses for people after they join from alliances. And probably the same for food and water, but just a little bit of a front and right tilt. We might be able to change that later, we'll see. All but 8 of our people are jubilant. May need to add some comfort later. Know what? I never actually got around to coloring things, did I? Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Elysian Cape. The people of Elysian Cape rejoice in the new light of the Great Pyre. They're convinced that we are the true Airborne Kingdom that was prophesied. A few of the inhabitants even join us. We must build them a sky beacon to reconnect them with the rest of the lands. The Great Pyre's warmth was in the hearts of all around. It would need maintenance, as all the lands would, but their past mistakes would never be repeated. Alright, so let's construct a skyport, and let's buy some more cloth. Might need a little bit more canvas. So let's buy some cloth. Or some iron. And let's buy some wood. For iron's a good deal, yeah. Because we're going to need that to build houses. Yeah, if we get 4 people, from, no, 5 people from this one, we'll definitely need more housing. So let's just go ahead and put in some housing. Else be, yeah, front tilt a little bit, but I can add a farm, and yeah, I'll definitely need to add a water condenser. Oh, but I can't do that until I have that people to actually run it. They won't let me place speculative buildings. Can I deactivate one of these? Apparently not. You can destroy it, but no reason to rush things. Well, I say that as I increase speed to maximum because we have nothing to do but wait for the people to join us. But no reason to rush things in terms of trying to get fancy with destroying and moving things around. We'll just build them as we get the people. Need to do something for faith. We've got a minaret here. Putting one over here would keep things fairly symmetrical looking. Yeah, I like that. And we have gained a 3rd ally in this region. 1 more to go. We are now allied with Elysian Cape, and that is great. Skybase is complete. They send 5 inhabitants. They will give us 6 cotton every day. And we are very happy to have that. The settlement we can go visit. But we really want just to go to Ashrock Landing, I think. So let's go southeast-ish. Yeah, all of our tech is research as far as I know. Yes. Yep. We are good to go. In fact, I could just destroy the academy if I needed the people. You're not the academy, you're the academy. But I probably, yeah, get 14 IO. In fact, let's go ahead and put in that minaret while we're thinking about it. technically connected to the house more than the path. Like that. Yeah, like that. Still on course. No, where we're shooting. Up, and we're slowing down too. Oh no. It's not gonna be symmetrical. These are 3 each, aren't they? Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Oh, that's gonna bother me. How many people do you take? 4. If I move these to the side, I can put in 2. That'd work. Ashrock Landing. Everything is shared within Ashrock Landing, including clothing and housing. Nothing belongs to anyone, and there is no ruler. So we got a very proto-communistic sort of society over here. For even among the people of the Shallows, the completeness of their equal partition was unrivaled. To them, it verged on benevolence. They have requests, of course they do. They have requests for the prophecy tales of the Airborne Kingdom aiding the people, and their people need help. Though Ashrock Landing contains plentiful food, water, and cotton, they lack many construction resources. We see many temporary shelters atop the black slabs. If we could build more permanent homes with our resources, it would prove the legends undoubtedly true. The Shallows viewed complete equality as an utmost tenet. Permanent shelter was periodically rotated, so none suffered displacement alone, and all needed a true home of their own. So give them... They say they have cotton, but we have to give them some, I see. Give them 15 wood, 5 cotton, 2 hours. Now, will this be... I'm assuming this will be a multi-stage one, because didn't we run into some other people? Yeah, the weary travelers. I assume there will be a quest, either, if not for this, then before we can finally get the tapestry done. Yeah, this should put us both to alliance and population at the tapestry level once we finish this city-state, our kingdom's quest. It's very pretty. How are we doing? Everyone's satisfied for now. Comfort's going to take a hit, though, when people join. No research in academy? Yeah, we know. Don't need it. We are done. There's nothing more to learn. With our resources and a joint effort, soon the homes are completed. A few of the workers even join us. Underneath the old shelters, we now see the black rocks are coal that we can harvest. Long ago, the Landers had sent a party in search of more construction resources. Now that they have permanent homes, this party can return. If we could bring them back, all would rejoice. They mark a general direction on our map where the party was headed. We must return the wandering Landers to their new homes. The Landers had no use for coal. They had not once considered digging for it, but they gladly gave us the privilege. Okay, that was... Okay, we are now the Airborne Kingdom with those 5 people joining us. Lovely. It's time for a celebration. With our last few migrants, we can finally recreate the Airborne Kingdom. We may continue to recruit inhabitants, but our current population is now enough to form the Great Council. So do we have to build something for that? All of us are enchanted with our place in history. This day will be forever glorious, and our renown will shine through the ages. We are one step closer to prophecy. Okay, so there's coal. We don't actually need it because we're making enough of our own. Where's the coal? I see no coal. Oh, there it is. Decent chunk of coal. Alright, let's go to the northeast. I think that's there. I assume that's it. Yes, that's them. Alright, let's go grab them, and we will return them to their home, and I assume, like the others, 5 will choose to stay with us. And then we will build the skyport, and we'll see what the end of the game holds. Yep, weary travelers are weary landers. We come across a band of fatigued travelers. We ask if they know of Ashrock Landing, and their eyebrows raise. This is the search party from Ashrock Landing. They have become lost in the depths of the shallows, and most wish to return home. But they have grown disillusioned when they meet, and we are no exception. To make the journey back, they need supplies. They will only join us if we can give food and water. Otherwise, we are deemed untrustworthy. We cannot blame their reticence, for the harsh world undoubtedly left many deep scars. So give them 15 food, 15 water, that's nothing to us. We give the necessary supplies to the party. We sense a collective relief, for now they know we can be trusted, and most agree to join us on a journey to Ashrock Landing. Not all the people join, for some have left no family behind, and they wish to explore the shallows further, but most clamber aboard and ready themselves for our journey. The ones who came aboard were weak, unable to work. They stayed in our own homes, which we gladly shared until we arrived at their home. And some will like it so much, they will choose to stay. We're tilting forward a little bit. We'll see what we can do about that. How are we with happiness? Health is a bit low. Well, let's see about doing some health and... Yes, health and comfort. Can I put you here? Not really. What about over here? Oh, you know what? It may not be as symmetrical, but, we've got a storage tower there. It'll work. Put a tea garden in. Do I want facing inward or outward? The others are all facing outward. Let's let this one face inward. And that is slowing us down, so... Okay, hold on. Let us... Okay, let's move you over one. You over one. You go the other way. And then we put in two more. Have a little space there in the middle for the path. Ashrock Landing. As we return to the Lost Landers, tears of joy stream down the faces at Ashrock. The search party and their kin have been reunited, and it is a joyous day. A few of the search party turn back and wish to join us. Having regained their strength along the journey, we are happy to have them. Now Ashrock Landing truly believes that we are the Proside Kingdom. We must build them a skyport to seal this allegiance. The distrust we witnessed in the depths of the shallows had disappeared, replaced all at once with the warm comforts of home and family. So, once again, we have to build them a skyport, and once again, we will wait nearby while that finishes. Is everyone happy? Everyone is very happy. So, skyport going up over here. I like that angle. See, our comfort is being met. I wonder if I should put a path here. There's really too much space here for what we need, but... Our workers have completed the new skyport, and we've gained another ally. We are now allied with Ashrock Landing, and that should be everything we need to complete the prophecy, so... We have now allied with every kingdom on the ground, restoring harmonious cooperation to all the lands. Our work is not yet complete, for we must forever aid the kingdoms. Without a flying connection, their isolation may well restore itself. But there is one final task, which we all agree must be undertaken. For when we found these ancient technologies, their secrets were lost to time. We must return to the tapestry that began our journey and proudly display it, so that none may forget again. Our goal was to remove the tapestry and celebrate its place on our kingdom, but we had yet to discover why it has stayed hidden for so long. So that sounds like we're not actually going to be able to take the tapestry, but we shall see. Okay, Ashrock Landing joined us and sent 5 people. Are they happy people? Everyone is a jubilant person. They're not merely happy, they are jubilant. I assume, yeah, back down here. Yep, we started, was it here or here? I think it was right here. Yeah, that's when we started, so that would make sense. Looks like it's southwest from here, so let's go at our maximum speed. Doing lift. Tilt is actually 0. No tilt issues. Wow. I am surprised. I was pretty certain we would have to have at least a little bit. Now, water is admittedly running a bit low. Let's see about that. Add one more water condenser. Are we tilted now? Yes, now we're tilted to the right. Well, what can we do about that? We can add a little greenery over here, perhaps. A little greenery to complement the farm. There we go. We on course? Okay, yeah, it's just big body of water between here and there. Actually, we might want to go a little bit more southerly. Let's do that number. Okay, so we know that there's some reason that we found this. Is this kind of one of those secret test of characters or something, like they've become too dependent upon us and we have to leave and let them rediscover how to take care of themselves kind of moments? Guess we shall see. Okay, may have gone a little bit too much more southerly. Let's tilt that way just a tad. It's very pretty. Our water is slowly going down still. Do we need to add yet more water? I want to end this game as a fully self-sufficient kingdom. So we're going to have enough water for everyone. There we are. I was actually expecting to need more farms as well. That would kind of fill in this little gap here. But we're doing fine. I think that's it right over there. So we shall see what is... I assume it's one of those secret test of character kind of things, or... There has to be some... Well, we're told explicitly there is a reason, some hidden secret that we must uncover. This was not just happenstance, this was intended. Let's go see what it is. Almost in range. All right. And the mystery that is revealed shall be... An unremarkable ruin is half covered in sand, similar to the hundreds scattered across the barrens, and yet within its walls we find the prophecy that we hope can change the fate of an empire. For at the beginning of this legend, the tapestry ruin was still unmarked and unknown, and yet, through the course of our story, it would become the genesis of myth. We begin to raise the tapestry, and... okay, a movie.
As we raised the tapestry, a crack broke the skies from above. Descending from the expanse was a platform on which stood a single elder, the sage who explained the true prophecy. Long ago, the ancients did not disappear. They ascended. These ascendants climbed ever higher into the heavens among the stars. They worried of sharing this discovery, for the skies held a beauty that should never be sullied. Yet, to hide such splendor was equal folly. So they devised a ritual to prove one's worth and see who could become ascendant. The prophecy. Those who could find the old machines and unite the world would be worthy of the infinite. We were not the first. Our legends were just one of a never-ending loop. And we had proven our worth. We could ascend. The sage assured us that our quest was won. But we hesitated. Was that the destiny of our people? Of course, you know the choice we made. But its consequence is a tale for another time.
Now that is interesting. So, okay, so this has happened many times. Did we break the loop? Did we destroy the cycle? If so, what was the consequence of that? Oh, by the way, heaven exists, it's real. You can go and ascend to it. You just need to build a flying sky fortress. What does it mean that it should never be sullied? What happens if the wrong people make it into heaven? Okay, it's not quite the ending I was expecting, but still. Yeah, I suspected something might have happened with some kind of ascension when it just magically disappeared and there was an intention, but... It sounded very much like they were leaning towards staying behind. Again, breaking the loop, but what would that even mean? And surely if this had happened so many times, another kingdom would have done the same. Alright, well. For now, we continue on our way. This is a lovely little game. It's nothing horribly complicated. It scales the difficulty a little bit over time in terms of needing more resources and having to balance your weight, lift, propulsion, and all that. But, again, not horribly difficult, but interesting, and also very... almost very idealistic, I'd say. It's definitely a kind of game that, while recognizing there are problems and reasons to be distrustful at times, it's also very much in the theme of if people were willing to work together and to just be a bit more generous, things would be much better for everyone. I kind of like that as a message. That's a message we, in many ways, need more of in the world. Anyway, that's it for me. I have no idea what I want to play next, but I'm sure I'll think of something. I had considered Dragon Age, actually, Origins, but a lot of real-world things are sort of in the way at the moment, so I might try something for next week that's a bit smaller, and we'll go from there. As ever, thank you all for stopping by.